Everyone is doing
The list is so ridiculously large.
So long.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit on my screen.
Oh, it's
everybody.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hello.
I think we should all talk at the same time. I agree,
Again?
actually.
I think we should, yeah.
great.
I
Or
think it's
chat as
great.
well, right?
I actually think we should all do the opposite and mute ourselves immediately, and then let Justin.
Yes.
Yeah, so does anybody have any advice for what to do on chapter 27?
Cry.
Thank you,
Oh.
Xander. Thank you, Xander.
Past
get a
Frank
safe
says
state
at
to
least a
teammate.
minute.
Let someone else deal with your problems.
Oh, I see.
It's
I
the
could have
adult
just
way.
been doing that this entire time. I never did that during practice. I'm so stupid.
Then hit the split button and you're done. Easy.
Yeah.
That is 100.
It's the best. So, all right, you guys ready to kick this shit off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
All
says
right.
Everyone mutes.
Everyone, yeah, this is the part where everyone mutes. Got a big presentation here today because we're gonna kick it off. So we got to go over all the big rules. Got to go over introductions, and then we will get into the race itself. All right, so let me adjust my visual setup here. Let me get into my soundboard, aka the sound room. So, Draft Relay 2026. This is the kickoff. First, let's talk about what is a Draft Relay, as I also have my chat box. So this year we have 4 teams that will race through 4 Fire Emblem games using drafted teams. Each game can be played by 1 or more players by passing around the save, like passing a baton in a 4x100 meter relay. Teams have break time, which can be used for the save passing. How gameplay is distributed across players is up to each team. Each game has its own rule set, which will be provided at the time of each race, but in general, teams draft units, and then they race through the game using only the chosen units, plus some units that are considered free for that specific game. An example of some free units are essentially most of the main lords in this relay. After all races, the final times are aggregated together. So for example, let's say we have Team A. In race 1, they finish with a time of 2 hours 25 minutes, they get a 5-minute penalty, and then in race 2, they finish in a time of 3 hours and 30 minutes, and so their aggregate time between the 2 races is 6 hours flat. The final standings are determined by aggregate time. So in an example, if Team A gets first 3 times but fourth 1 time, while Team B gets second place all 4 times, it is actually possible for Team B to win the overall relay. Therefore, consistency is important. So, now that we know what a draft relay is, let's take a look at which games we're racing in this relay. First up, we've got the FE7 Auction Cast Draft Race, which is today. After that, we'll have the FE12 Any Percent Draft Race. Then FE6, Any Percent. And then finally FE17, Any Percent. And these are the dates and times of those races. So the next race is going to be April 11th. If you enjoyed this, love to see you then. All right, so now that we know which races that we will be doing, let's take a look and meet our teams. Let me find a better, there we go, music. All right, so when I click the button, it is going to reveal your team name and logo. So team 1, I need a spokesperson. Who do I get here?
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Mecca. Why don't
Hey.
you tell everybody what your team name is.
Right now,
Yeah, right now, go.
we are the front-facing fiends.
And why don't you
is
explain?
me.
Yeah, go ahead and explain the logo, the name.
All right, so this wonderful logo was drawn by one of my teammates, Drexius. He made wonderful art for this,
Hello.
and possibly some more. We're all playing today. That's me.
I'll do the introductions in a second. So.
Okay.
Castle,
sure,
you
sure,
just
sure.
changed the server picture.
Don't tell anyone. Shh. Fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Not your.
So after.
So do I introduce?
Yeah, I will prompt you. I'll prompt each person to introduce themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm back up.
Yeah. Well, here we go. First up, we have. Boom! Player cards.
Oh, I have a player card. Let's go.
All right. So I'm just gonna walk through so the audience can understand how to read this. But so on the right side, you see Mecha's profile picture. There's his name. Under that, we have a T1 designation. So in draft racing, we keep stats. T1 means you're just a really high quality racer. You can be expected to be an ace for your team in the relay, or expected to race at a high level when you're racing solo. To explain the stats a little bit across the screen, I'll start in the middle actually, total events. So that's just how many races have you participated in, whether or not they're relays or solos. And then moving one block to the left, total wins is how many wins did you accrue within those total events. So Mecha here has won 7 out of 24. And then within those total wins of 7, how many are YR plus T1 wins, which is essentially a really, really high quality win. So YR is the yearly relay, this draft relay, and a T1 win is if you do a solo race and you beat another T1 in that race. So Mecha has 5 high quality wins out of 7 total wins in 24 events. And his average relay placement is 1.5, very, very good. Average solo placement, 1.9, also very, very good. So what I will do going forward is, now that everybody understands the layout of your player card, I'm just going to address the other notes that pertain to draft racing, and I will kick it to the player to kind of say hi and just any feedback they want or any further commentary they have to introduce themselves or who they are. So Mecha is a one-time draft relay champion, last year 2025, and he is a world record holder for both Tellius draft race games. Mecha, continue to say hi. Do you have any other feedback?
No, looks pretty good. The average solo placement, I'm working really hard on getting that to an exact 2 the last couple races, but you know.
Is it 5 in a row? 5 second places in a row?
Something like that.
Okay, well, maybe this won't be a 2. We'll see.
Yeah. No, the other average needs to go up though. That 1.5 is not looking good. We need to get to 1.3 or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so next up we have Castle 345. Castle is the only racer to pick up T1 wins in back-to-back days, and he's competed in the most total events, 14 more than second place, which was Mecha. Castle, go ahead and say hi.
Hello, I am Castle.
Anything else?
No, that's just me.
Okay, great. Thanks, Castle. All right, next up, we have Pyrope Legion. Pyrope, he has one T1 win from the 2025 FE8 Chaos Pick My Edits Prepared race, and he once Brave Lance Leon with Seth. That's way more dubious than it sounds, trust me. Go ahead and say hi, Pyrope.
Hello! I am hoping to present an equally lucky moment against Uhai, killing him in one hit.
There we go. You're surely gonna crit him first try. No stops. All right. Next we have Lilypad 33. Lilypad, she helped discover the solo FE7 carry meta through a randomized FE7 race. Lily, go ahead and say hi.
Hi everyone. Just call me Lily.
There we go. And I will say, as we go through each team, you will see, the stats get more and more towards less participation, more kind of beginner status. And I just want to point out that this is an inclusive event. Whether or not you're an expert, like Mecha or Castle, or if you're more of a beginner, you can participate, have a good time, learn from racers, and improve your skills. So I just want to point that out. So, all right, next we have Grexius. Grexius once ran out of Mer Dragonstone uses in the final, but clutched the Demon King. He's also a sick artist, and I do believe his commissions are open. Say hi, Grexius.
That is true. I at first thought that I wouldn't be able to contribute as much to the gameplay portion of things, so I thought, yep, I'm just gonna do as much art as possible. And then I started actually playing the game, and it turns out I'm like okay at that too. So I'm very, very excited. I did a lot of prep work.
Nice. That's awesome. See, thought he wouldn't contribute that much, but is definitely contributing. So another test case right there for participation. All right, and then finally on this team, we have Wolfstrike. Wolfstrike is an FE10 draft racing aficionado, and he helped create the OG Three Houses draft racing file featuring his favorite character, Aloy. Where you at, Wolfstrike?
Yep.
There he is.
Here.
There he is.
Yep. Took my bio.
Anything else to say?
It's fine. Not really. But I will say, second run through the FE16 draft racing file. Yeah.
Was super fun, yeah.
Because we forgot Eloise.
Yeah, we forgot Eloise the first time, so that's why we had to go through again. But thanks to Wolfstrike, that led to FE3 Houses draft racing. Appreciate you. So, all right, so that's going to be it for Team 1, the front-facing Fiends. Next, can I have a spokesperson from Team 2 come to the podium?
Hello, I am speaking.
Okay, I believe that's Glukes. So Glukes, why don't you go ahead and introduce your team name?
Well, can I get a drum roll for it?
I don't have a soundboard, but I'm drumming on my table.
Okay, well, there we go. Our team is none other than Drafting in the Skies, with Bernd das Brot, our mascot. A very popular German guy. Probably no one in this call knows him except for us, and well, we are 6 Germans in our team after all. Ignore the South African and the Brit, you know. It's fine.
Alright, thank you, Glukes, for that. Love the logo, the depressed bread guy, and the Sigurd getup. Meeting our first racer from the team is none other than Glukesbringer himself. He is one of the 2 T1s on this team. Glukes is a one-time draft relay champion, and he has the most high-quality wins of all time. Glukes, any more to add?
Hi, I'm Glukes. I'm probably the best draft racer in the world, and I'm gonna go get food now.
Woo! Let's go! I love it. Love the confidence. Love the confidence. All right, next up, we've got the next T1 on the team, Genna. Genna had an interesting streak in his draft racing history where he literally went 4 straight years between wins, yet now is tied for the longest active win streak with 3 wins in a row. Genna, go ahead and say hi.
Hello, yes, I am formally washed up. I'm on my resurgence. I'm looking to make it a 4-win streak.
Yeah, we'll see if he can do it for Drafting in the Skies. Next up, we've got Xander. Xander has 1 win under his belt, 2025 FE8 Beginners Race number 2, and this is his first time participating in a relay. Go ahead and say hi, Xander.
Hello.
Anything else to add?
Nah, I'm chill.
Okay. After Xander, we've got Hughes of Neon. Hughes also helped create the OG FE3 Houses draft racing file, besides Aloy. And he also has raced in the first races of 8 new formats, loves to explore new games. Go ahead and say hi, Hughes.
Hello everyone, I take my job of being a long-standing draft participant very seriously and make the new races feel welcome by keeping a good hold on the bottom of the rankings.
Alright, well we'll see if that changes this year in this event. Next up, we've got Cyndaquil15. He once Nos-tanked the Phantom ship with a mogul Natasha. Amazing story. Also, he completed the first run of an FE8 hard mode draft race featuring Nami Carry. Cinda, tell him what's up. Just say hi, and like, do you have anything else to add?
Oh, hello? Really? Anything else to add?
Yeah, if that's all you want to say, you're good. So, all right. So coming up next, we've got Flanny, who has never raced before and might secretly be the ringer that could win this whole thing for their team. Go ahead and say hi, Flanny.
Hi, I will stumble my way through this and hopefully not fall on my face doing so.
I love the attitude. Just stay positive and maybe it'll work out. That's all you need.
We shall try.
Yes. All right, so that's the end of Team 2. Can I get a spokesperson from Team 3 to the podium?
Hi.
All right, I believe that's Joshua.
It
Joshua,
sure is.
there we go. Can you go ahead and tell us your team name?
No.
Well, I'll tell it for them. Tell us why you chose the name.
Meister chose the name. He's not here today.
All right, we have no explanation for why it's the Fleam team.
Nope.
We'll just leave it at that. All right,
Yep.
So our first racer from the Fleam team is Joshua himself, the first T1 on this team. Joshua is a one-time draft relay champion in 2024. He is also the only racer with a 50-plus win percentage in relays and solo races. Anything more to add, Joshua? Great. Okay. Next, we've got the next T1 from this team, Spam. Spam is a 3-time world record holder in FE8 any percent, featuring Vanessa, Tana, and Cormag. Go ahead and say hi, Spam.
What up, everybody? I was going to add that I have a cute cat, but Justin is way ahead of me, so
Looks like I
no
know the
more
racer
notes.
as well. So, all right. After Spam, we have Adam. Adam has 2 wins under his belt. The FE8 beginners race in 2025, number 1 and number 3. It was a championship. And this is his first time participating in a relay. Go ahead and say hi, Adam.
Yeah, hi everyone. I did not expect there to be an introduction today, but hey, I'm happy to be here, and the Fleam team's gonna win.
Hell yeah, love the confidence, love the confidence. All right, so I believe that's all of the people here from the Fleam team, so I think I will do the rest of the introductions, unless there are more people. Just let me know. All right, so next we've got Meister Schwart, who pioneered Fates Draft Racing, was part of the winning effort on the Fates Rev leg in Relay 2025, and his favorite FE is definitely not Fates. We'll see him in a future race.
It's also his birthday today.
It's
so shout out to
also his
Meister.
birthday today. Happy birthday to Meister. All right, next we've got Coltier, who was part of a second place effort in the FE8 Chaos PME No Prep race, and helped pioneer Vision Quest draft racing. We'll see Coltier hopefully in a future race. And finally, we've got Smithville. Has never raced before, potentially ringer number 2. Ready to dominate unsuspecting victims? Who knows? We'll see. Smiths was scheduled to partake in today's race, but unfortunately, stuff happened IRL. So I would love to ask everyone, just please send good vibes out to Smiths. He intends to be back as part of the relay on Monday.
Smith has raced before.
Smiths has raced before. This is incorrect.
The FE8 reverse recruitment relay. He
Okay.
actually won with Gene.
TIL.
No.
No, wait. No, that's
Wait,
not true.
did he not win?
Those are Mio.
Oh, that was Mio, not Smith. Okay, what was it that he participated in? I know he did something.
He's not on the sheet,
It was.
so...
It was the.
I think it was still that, but different.
Oh yeah, he was the reverse recruitment, but he did not win.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Well, we'll get an updated player card. So... And we need to update the sheet. So, all right. So, moving on to Team 4, can I get a spokesperson for your team name?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of a weak disposition and vegans shall avert their eyes now. So we're representing the central and eastern U.S. with Raising Canes. So this is us.
All right, and I did include their alternate logo to explain further.
To explain further. That's right. Yes. What? What am I doing in there? I've set foot in the Canes twice in my life, anyway.
This was one of those times, whipping the employees up into shape.
Yes. There we
And
go. The Louisiana chicken.
I do want to specify also that they actually, when they came up with this name, did not know that FE was going to be in the Chaos race. So it was actually too perfect. Representing 3 games in one name. Logo, really, but. All right.
Oh, no.
Well, let's meet the team. So first up, we've got their first T1, Original Raisins. He has the most world records, 8 records spanning 4 different games, and he has wins in 6 different games, which is the most all-time. Anything else to add, Raisins?
Oh, goodness. Of course you said the best hair on the internet would have the webcam on. Oh, gosh. I suddenly got, like, very self-conscious. But thank you. No, that's me. That's me in the draft race. Returning to the glory days.
All right. And next up, we've got their second T1, Loudheart. Loudheart is a 2-time draft relay champion, 2024 and 2025, and he is the world record holder for The Last Promise. Anything else to add, Loudheart?
First off, my students can't tell either if I'm a high school student or a 40-year-old. And I am a little disappointed you didn't mention the time that Mecha dragged me into FE8 no handouts about an hour before the race happened.
Well, there you go. You mentioned it for me. I appreciate you rounding out the corners. All right, next up we've got Base Cube. Base is a 1-time draft relay champion in 2025. Also took 2nd place in an FE8 beginner race number 1. Say hi, Base.
Hi. I don't actually have a mark on the name.
Could have fooled me. Is that is on your PFP? Is that a mouth on the hand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as we establish that. All right. Next up, we've got Claire Fluffle. Claire has 1 win, which is the first modern 3 houses any % draft race, and is only one of 2 racers to actually finish FE6 any % in a real race. Go ahead and say hi, Claire.
Hi everybody, I'm Claire Fluffle, super happy to be in K-Star again for the 4th year in a row, I think. Superstar Ultra, wonderful cat. Oh, wait a minute, this isn't the Kirby relay.
All right, thanks, Claire. We'll see Claire participate in Fire Emblem for sure in this relay. Next up, we've got Cool Nate, who is a world-class FE9 speedrunner and is working on pioneering the modern FE9 draft racing meta. Go ahead and say hi, Nate.
Thanks for saying world class. I don't know if I'd quite put myself there, but shout to Quo, I guess, for teaching me everything I know about FE9 speedrunning.
Shout out. I believe in your ability. You're going to get that world record soon. So, all right, and last but not least, we have Numbers, who has never raced before, and was Pro Raven in 2003 GameFAQs FE tier list debates. Go ahead and say hi, Numbers.
Hello. Saving the best for last. Excited to make it 1 race, 1 win.
Yeah. I love the confidence. Maybe you'll bring it home for Raising Canes. All right. And there is one more team that is not racing, but we will go through introductions for, and that is the casting team. We'll go through introducing our announcers who will be part of casting each of the games. So first up, we've got myself, Justin. I am a T1, and I am a 2-time draft relay champion in 2024 and 25, and was a closer on 5 of 7 possible draft relay legs. Sometimes that's the hardest segment, sometimes it's not, but it always has pressure, and try to come through for my team in the clutch. I actually do throw theme bar crawls 3 times a year. That's a real thing. All right, next up. And I will be hosting this whole event, so I'll be on the call for all 4 games, as you can see in the top right corner, top left corner. Next up on the call with me today is Vicious Sal, who was the co-host and expert analyst for most of Draft Relay 2024 and for one leg in 2025. He is an expert modder, and he's developing a high-level FE10 redesign. Hey, Sal.
Hello, hello. Currently, Dad is benched as, well, atypical Fire Emblem Dad. He's still alive. I'm doing an Ellie Wood. And I even was sick a couple of weeks ago, so that tracks. But luckily, I'm here to cast today. Looking forward to it. Serving some, getting a plate full of those fey fingers from Raisin Canes. And I even have a project that's not FE10 related. It's entire game related that I hope everyone can enjoy very soon.
Okay, looking forward to that release. Next up on the casting team, who is not here in the call with us today, is DonDon151, another T1. You may know DonDon from his LTC content. In draft racing, he has the most wins with an undefeated record, and wrote 80% of modern GBA FE metas. The current plan right now is to have DonDon join me on the FE12 and the FE6 draft races, but that might depend on availability. We'll see. But we're hoping to get him in there for that because he is quite the expert on both, particularly FE6. And finally, from the casting team, we have Wronghouse, another T1. Wronghouse is a FE15, 16, and 17 draft racing expert. He is also a world-class FE speedrunner, and he believes Rhea did nothing wrong, obviously. So Wronghouse, we talked about him joining me on the call for Engage. He does live in a time difference of 12 to 13 hours from us, so we'll see if he's willing to screw up his sleep schedule, but he's a gamer. What is sleep? All right, so that'll do it for our introductions. Now let's go through today's race. Let's do this one. Now let's do this one. Music-wise. Today's race is the FE7 Auction Chaos Draft Relay Race. What is FE7 Chaos? Well, we had teams submit up to 5 edits each to be made to vanilla FE7. On a 6-hour call with DonDon, he and I selected at least 2 edits per team and added some of our own to establish an entirely new draft racing meta for teams to explore and strategize around. In total, 20 edits were approved. Most I will go over as they come up in the race, but the key foundational ones to understand for now are... Number 1, Hector is replaced by FE6 Faye. That's why we've been using her as the logo for this race. So, exactly, crazy, right? So that means essentially the effect of that is the Lord cannot carry nearly as much. 30 use Dragonstone unrepairable versus Hand Axe Go Burr. The second one is floor tiles cost 255 for all flying classes. Essentially, flyers cannot move indoors. That is very difficult for them to become carries on those maps. Number 3, Berserkers have warrior movement when no snow or rain. And again, like flyers, having their movement nerfed makes it very difficult for them to carry as well. Number 4, every bow that can fire at 2 range can now also fire at 1 range. So instead of being 2 range locked, we've got lots of 1-2 or 1-3 range bows. So bow player units and enemies become a lot more viable and dangerous. And finally, the final has been completely redesigned. Both parts are route. In part 1, the rooms are switched and open faster, and Nurgle is the FE8 Demon King. In part 2, there have been a lot of all the non-boss dragon enemies have been replaced, and by FE6 Fire Manikeets and FE8 Draco Zombies, with some additional ones added in, and the boss moves now. All right, so now let's talk about the race day twist. So racers were notified in advance that there would be a surprise race day twist where they would need to react to unknown edits and or rule changes implemented last minute. After revealing what the twist is, racers will have 10 minutes to discuss any strategy changes they need to make before we begin the draft. Racers were informed the twist was scalable and voted from the following options: easy, normal, or hard, and you can see the percentage associated with each scalability on what estimated percent of their planned strats pre-race day would carry over on race day. 15 racers voted, and all 15 voted for the easy twist. So, the race day twist changes are... Number 1, we just have some cosmetic updates first. The following portraits were rotated per Team Front's request to be front-facing. Canas, Louis, Lucius, Wrath, Sophia, and Will. As a caster request, Seth was fused with Marcus to become Sus. Definitely do not read into that name. That's just something, you know? Don't worry about it. But the stats and growths are still vanilla Marcus. Alright, so those are the cosmetic updates. Now, let's talk about the gameplay twists. Actually, you guys can come off mute. I would prefer to, like, hear some reaction to this.
Oh!
Among Us!
Oh my god, sus!
Oh my god!
Is this you asked for it? All you're gonna get is my keyboard.
Damn, that's crazy. Who rotated all of those sprites? That must have been so much
Keyboard
work.
right now.
You know?
We're getting a new
Why didn't you
game.
rotate
or-
all of the sprites, Gracious? Why didn't you rotate all of them?
The race day twist is we're playing
Favoritism.
Fortune's Weave today.
Can you rename
Yeah.
armories to restaurants too, so we can have our team represented in the thing?
Oh, let's go. Could do that. All right.
Okay.
So who's ready for the race day gameplay twist? Who's ready for the gameplay twist?
ready for
Okay.
Show us the twist.
Here we go. The gameplay twists are 3
What?
additional
Okay.
required chapters have been added to the game.
Oh, we knew it.
Up
How bad can it
first,
be?
Fucking ghost ship's gonna be on here, and I'm not ready for that.
Nah, it's gonna be 5x.
up first,
FE8 Desert.
we have 17x,
Okay.
the port
okay.
of beta.
That makes sense.
Smokes through the roof.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Wait,
fine.
that's.
please not Genesis.
Quite frankly,
If
I
it's gonna be
think
Genesis, it's gonna be
I am
Genesis.
throwing you guys a huge bone with this one, which actually just makes the game easier in multiple ways, which I will discuss with Sale when you guys are discussing your strategy changes. But
Hold on, Justin. I
That's
have
true. We
one
need that
question
sleep
about
staff,
this
man.
change. Real quick.
sure.
We need that warp staff.
Do the green units still have to survive to get this chapter?
No, it's forced.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you go here no
all
matter
of them
what.
are now
Yeah.
forced. All of them are now
Yeah.
forced.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Good clarification question. Yeah.
I was worried about that because I'm like, if Genesis is on here, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, that's a good point of clarification.
Either the Minion Mills maps.
recruited.
You should have just kept your mouth shut, man. We could have had no Genesis. Now you just, oh my goodness, dude.
All right. Map number 2 is 19 double X.
Oh.
A glimpse in time. Hold on. So, guess what? Sus is sus. So,
What?
Sus has betrayed the party. Didn't see that
You're
coming.
turning sus. He's Orson. Oh,
Because that's the fucking Orson color palette. No.
Does he give me the blade in his doublet?
So,
True.
so
blade active.
the story of Sus was at first Sale wanted to put Seth in Marcus's place, and I was like, well, I don't really want to change Marcus's stats and growths because that will really impact training arcs. So I was like, I can just put Seth like cosmetically in the game, and then I was like, okay, well, let me actually blend them together, like, on their portrait just by changing his hair color. And so then I showed the casting team, and then Donan was like, wait, instead of that, you should put Orson in the game and have them betray him at some point. So we settled for a conglomeration of those ideas in this way. So this is still a C's objective. The boss, Sus, will move if you get in his range. He does drop a strong stat booster, as you can see. It is the only energy ring that's available in the entire run. And I did cut out the Fog of War. So that should help. Also, I removed the status staves from the Troubadours. So you're welcome. Alright, so that is number 2. Number 3.
Goodbye.
Don't do it.
Night
Oh,
of
God.
Farewells. So,
those are floor tiles, right?
The bridge,
Right.
they are floor tiles. The bridge and timing of the bridges are the same as vanilla. So now I will use my laser pointer here. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so this actually is technically a bridge in the game's coding, and this stays all the time. It just doesn't show up here because when I took the screenshot from the GBA builder, it just doesn't show on the base version of the level. But this is here the whole time.
Is it bridge? The tiles are bridge, right?
No,
They're
sorry.
floor.
I'm saying they're bridges because they're bridging between platforms, but they are all floor tiles.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did remove all the poison weapons and status staves.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh, the good old berserk staff.
You're welcome.
I'm scared to know what the hard change was for this.
I did kind of redo enemy composition. You can notice a few different water enemies.
Oh, yes.
Franco snipers have water movement now.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean,
Water with snipers.
they don't wield bows, they just wield boats. It's only one more
Exactly.
letter.
And I will tell you, turn 10 is when shit goes down. I'm giving you a massive hint here for this chapter, but essentially, you will be locked to the top half of the map via the floor tiles, if you are floor bound, up until turn 10. At turn 10, the top connects to the bottom, and everyone's AI is changed to seek enemy, so as soon as they can pathfind towards you, they will start moving. And from behind, the reinforcements will start showing up. So turn 10 is when shit starts going down, and every turn you span after turn 10 will exacerbate that time cost. So figure out how to handle that sufficiently with your team. You will now have... actually, let me open it up to questions first.
Sorry, still taking it in. Still taking it in.
Are we going to get a save file with the epilogue?
Can we be told what the other changes were?
No.
I can tell you, but I think you probably should focus on like how to overcome these changes with the 10 minutes I'm about to give you.
So all
Also,
these
if-
guidance are
if you
forced in
tell
their
them-
original position.
Yes.
If you tell them, they also can't be used for future races.
Yeah, that's true, but I wouldn't use it for future races. So,
Do we
okay.
have to do
Any
19X?
actual questions for? Oh, you do not have to
Oh.
do 19x. No.
Okay, yeah, good one.
Okay, that's good shit. I didn't really think about that.
I assume you took the Hector normal mode maps for these.
Yes.
Like they're just Hector normal. Okay.
Will a menu show up that says like yes or no, and if we click no, we have to reset and select yes? Or
No,
will
it'll be
will there just
forced
no
either
menu?
way.
That's forced.
Good. I can
Did
still
you
match
disable
speed.
the other? Did you disable the other guidance chapters?
Huh?
Did you disable all the other guidance chapters so nothing is asked?
No, I guess I don't understand what you mean.
You just added them as like direct path chapters.
You
Yes,
just
yes.
still say no to everything that pops up. 'cause it's-
You can go to them if you want. I hear there's pretty cool stuff in there.
True. I will.
Guardian X is pretty cool, I heard.
But you guys didn't find the second Dragonstone?
Okay, but I guess no. Actually, there will be a pop-up for 19X still, right?
Yeah, like it'll still ask you if you want to go to 19X.
Okay, but not. We shouldn't be going to 19X and still go to 19XX instead.
Correct. I think.
Okay.
I mean, you can go to 19X if you want to.
I'm not going to go to 19X. Thank you.
Match B, get out of there, get out of there. You beat
No, Katrina,
19X,
please.
will it bring you to 19XX? Or will you go to 20?
Do you want
If
to
you
find?
play 19XX,
You can find out for yourself. You can
The
find out for
Florina carry
yourself.
team's already going to 19X. What do you guys mean?
Oh yeah.
All right. Any other questions before you guys have your 10 minutes?
Can Florina not walk on her own name since it has floor in it?
Oh, got him.
Oh my
She's
god.
called Florina, but if she's in a floor, oh man.
Rena.
Can we tag you with questions while we're talking?
Yeah.
In Flora.
Okay.
Actually,
Question
let's.
about
Yeah, go ahead, Cinda. Go ahead,
Sorry.
Cinda. Yeah.
Are the chests the same?
Yes.
What does the energy ring do?
Gives you +2
I think-
power.
+2.
Thank you.
This is your question, honestly.
Very
This is a question. It's like, all right, level reduced.
Subtract
Have
2
fun
strength.
promoting.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with this item in FE7.
I've
Does
never
it have
seen
a
this in real
33%
life,
chance to crash the game?
Can we do 11 Elliowood instead?
All right. Any other questions before you guys get your team?
It's Nino forced in 28X?
Yes. I couldn't figure out how to not do that, but if she's not part of your party, she's not forced. Like she just doesn't show up.
What about Jafar?
He's not forced.
Question?
Yeah.
Is there a way to view all of the changes that we can like refer
Yeah.
to while we're discussing?
That's a great point. I will distribute the patch now.
Okay.
But I mean,
Okay,
is there like
just
a
load the patch.
graphic or something like the
Or just like
what you showed?
paste the slides.
Yeah, I
in
could
Discord.
just take screenshots of the slides for you guys and just.
That would be helpful.
Yeah.
Nino good.
Where
Oh,
is
Justin,
the...
just a quick checkup. We're going to probably discuss, the races are in their 10 minutes
Yes.
group calls. I presume that all of the racers have to not listen to the stream in case we're discussing the race day twists and something might influence them, or should we just wait until they're done?
Yes, I was. Thank you for prompting me. I will say I would ask everyone to mute the stream because what I would like to do is if someone pings me with a question, I would like to jump over to their team call and talk to them directly, and so I don't want that strategy to be heard by other teams.
Okay, thank you.
We're distributing a epilogue save as well, or like if we load one, will it break something?
You can load any epilogue save with this one. It should work.
Okay.
If a technical issue with this file or with the saves or anything is discovered mid-race, what's the procedure for that?
Good question.
Everyone pauses and we try and fix it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. It's been posted in the latest chaos patch. Do I need to ping everyone that it's there?
Yes.
One of my teammates.
I don't
Actually,
see
yes.
it,
I need to see the
so-
channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Where's the?
You gotta click the
It's a
thread
thread,
tab.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like 1 million channels in this server.
True.
We got like channels on top.
Alright, where is my online ROM patcher?
Oh, the 2026 one is under there.
3.2, right?
Yep.
Under. Oh, you almost got me.
Oh.
That should have worked.
This is my base game, yes.
Oh, is it a?
This is the end of
it's a
the
UPS, right?
presentation.
Yes. I will just. I'll wait till like. Everyone can take time to download it first, and then I will start your 10 minutes. So just let me know when you guys are.
Let me put it in the right folder.
We gotta NUPS this real quick.
Oh, I use the online one. Macroblendo.com.
Alright, we all gotta do this for a sec.
Yeah, everyone is like, "How's my computer work again?"
Yeah, no.
Every time I'm streaming, I cannot do basic functions on my computer. It's crazy.
Patch 2 UPS.
3.2.
Oh, has the combat forecast bug been addressed?
No, we don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the only inaccurate thing is the damage, which seems to calculate using the attacker's own defense rather than the target's defense. But the hit rates, crit rates, the other 3 categories are all accurate.
Well, I applied the patch and I see the front-facing portrait, so that's good.
That's all that matters to us, honestly.
Yeah. Wait, Sus is still in my party. How's that happen?
Yeah, I didn't actually pull it, Morrison. I don't know how to like do that shit. So. I just also replaced Theodore with Sus.
Love Sus.
Sus is banned at the usual time, end of chapter 16, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
We have to call him Sus, don't we?
What, you
we
don't
get to
want
call him
to?
Sus. Is he the one who put the poison in Dorcas's mutton?
Perhaps we finally have our answer after all these years.
Who killed Dorcas?
Say the line,
Build an army.
Bartray.
Trust no one. Fire Emblem.
Say the line, Bartray.
I have front-facing Will.
True.
Front-facing
You're welcome, by the
Louise.
way.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, Raisins, why did you enter that building? There was a sign saying "Do not enter."
Which one?
The Raisin Canes.
Exactly.
There was a
I
"Do
put
not
the-
enter" sign next to it.
I put the sign there.
Oh, you
Oh
put
my god, he owns the building. It's Raisins Canes.
All right. It seems to be working for me.
Anybody else need a little bit of time?
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
okay,
the
there's
screen
us.
that I
I
have
think I'm
is
good.
like loaded correctly.
Okay, I am going to go to the other
Are
call.
so cursed. I love it.
I mean, if people are going to the other call, like, do we start at 10 minutes now? Or
No,
like,
I
what do we
will.
do?
I'll start the
Can
10
we-
minutes when I'll like announce, hey, the 10 minutes is starting. But go to
someone
your
rename
other
the
call
team
when you're
channels
ready.
for
Can you ping us?
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I am seeing Sus.
Okay, I do need to check one thing now before this whole starts.
Okay.
Whoa, why are you so
Which is, has Fiona broken again? Probably not, but I have to double check.
Sure.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Bye bye.
And that was an entire exodus.
We got 2 left. We got 1 left.
No, looks like it hasn't broken this time.
Cool. Glad.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you can go to your team call, Cinda, and then I will announce for everyone that we're going to start the 10 minutes.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Same to you.
Okay. Let me go to the next PowerPoint slide here.
I think most of it was relief for the fact that you didn't put in Genesis.
Yeah.
But the Night of Farewells, oh, they didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. I had to redesign it to like it wasn't playing really well when I just did the vanilla version with like, well, if I left everything the same and then I didn't change or like all the edits interacting with how things were on that map, if I didn't further edit the map, it didn't play very well in my opinion. So
Yeah, it just made the entire context of the map. The map works under the basic rules, and then you throw around all these wrenches and hammers, and suddenly all the rules and mechanics change. So the map doesn't play along very nicely anymore. But I'm very curious to see what you've cooked up. And I think this is also, since the timer is going to start, a great reminder for all the racers to mute the stream so that you won't hear anything about the race day twist maps being discussed.
okay, let me get my timer ready. 0, 10. And here we go. Okay, so we're on the clock here. So, like I alluded to earlier, let me get my laser pointer up here. I think that 17X is just like, it's just a huge bone for them because the map is so freaking easy. You just run around. If you have Florina, you can just fly her across, like, and it really is just a bunch of free experience on your carry to help solidify your benchmarks and like make up for a screwed carry. So like, for me, it's just like free experience. Like it does make the run easier. Plus Canas, right?
Yeah, Canas seems, in my opinion, I've gone through the entire edit section with you and Don Don in a call. You were hinting at what you wanted the meta to be, of course, and one of the units that I really thought could have a chance to shine was Canas. So I am curious if the stocks are rising for that character.
Yes. Yeah, I think with Canas, like, I will reveal now that hopefully everybody's muted, but everyone had Canas. Like, I had the racers send me, like, basically tier lists of, like, where they saw each character now in the new meta, and, like, which role they filled, and all 4 teams were like, Canas has, like, no value, because it's an optional time cost to even go and recruit him, and so now he actually just, that time cost just gets totally thrown out the window, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had probably not worth for front-facing fiends. 0 loot coins for drafting in the skies, like all at the bottom of the barrel. Worthless for the Fleam team. It's only, as you said, only Canas, understandably, without the knowledge. And 2 other characters appear in Worthless for basically every tier list, so
yeah,
his stocks can only go up from here.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. So, Canas also has some scalability now, because, like, a lot of the teams did plan on, like, using the staves, so, like, there's a lot more rescue staves available. Starting earlier, it's E rank, and the warp staff is C rank, and you actually do get the warp staff before Night of Farewells. So, like, Canas now can become a warper on that chapter, and, like, training him is not that hard, really. Like, a lot of teams will prioritize keeping with their strats, but yeah, like, if teams want to adjust, they can, and they have that option. And I know one of the teams is actually very strong at adjusting, so we'll see if they do it or who else is tempted to.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Canas, you still have the guiding ring from the next chapter, and from there on out you can promote him pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And as you said, the rescue staves, this is one of the changes that we'll see when we're going through the game, of course, but rescue staves are more plentiful. They still give a lot of experience, so you could just buy a lot of rescue staves and basically grind for, like, what was it, 40 XP a pop?
Yes.
Get a level 10, 20 Canas very early on around the Uhai map for some time investment, but then you've got a carry that's functionally late game ready.
Yeah. I don't think we'll see any staff grinding, because I don't think any team, or, like, for XP, because no team, like, actually, like, scoped out, oh, like, this much XP on a staff unit, like, we can do it really quickly. But what I will say is that I think just throughout the run, like, you can easily get, like, it's like 10 or 11 rescue stave uses, and each rescue staff now has 10 uses, to go from E rank to C rank to get to warp, and you actually are saving time in a lot of key chapters of, like, skipping, you know, like, choke point type of areas, or saving a turn on multiple maps, and you can accrue, like, a 10-minute time save of just saving 1 to 2 minutes in, like, 5 maps, just using rescue to save a turn. So that's kind of more where I see that value. But I want to direct our attention, because we've got about 5 minutes left here, to a glimpse in time. So this one, Sus, I did a lot of benchmarking with him last night, and he has a Lance Reaver and an Axe Reaver. For the carries that I expect teams to have, he actually is a tough matchup, and it's a tricky situation. So we'll see if they figure out the puzzle of, like, how do we deal with him? Like, how do we bait him out using which weapon to get some damage on the enemy phase? It'll be really interesting. And the last thing I'll say, actually, for this and for 28X, that is, like, kind of the hidden cost here. is that I added 2 Seas maps where Faye has to move to the throne, and the teams have scoped out very, very tight Dragonstone budgeting. Again, Faye has a 30 use Dragonstone unrepairable. If Faye loses that Dragonstone, a lot of bonuses go to shit. Faye can't survive in dangerous late game situations, unexposed, and so that becomes a real key throughout the game of management of Faye's Dragonstone, but then also other weapons as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just the fact that you lose the combat stats, but mostly the bulk. I mean, she is so weak without those bonuses. It's going to be very, very important to keep at least that singular use just for the stats alone.
Exactly.
And of course, going back to A Glimpse in Time, you did add a lot of flavor as well by giving the optionality. Like, as you said, players, racers can pick how they want to choose their, or they can choose their battles. They have a difficult matchup with the Lance and the Axe Reaver, but killing Sus, of course, grants the, you said, only energy ring.
Yes.
And that one section, boss moves if you get in his range, that of course also, it's a Seas map, offers some other ways to complete the map, but you of course do lose the energy ring from that. So very curious to see how they're going to approach that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, which teams will be tempted to go for the stat booster and take time, and maybe it'll save them time later by actually hitting benchmarks or exceeding their strength benchmarks by enough to save time. So I think it would be worth it if they can figure it out, but again, the Reaver matchup and the movement is quite tricky, and so when we get to that point in the game, I'll kind of talk about it after teams have a chance to go through it. I did come up with an quote-unquote intended strategy. I had to make sure I could do it with the carries that like they were scoping out. And speaking of that, I also did that with I also tested 28x pretty extensively using like a statistical profile, a really weak statistical profile of the carries that they expected to have. I basically took a carry that had a conglomeration of the worst stats of each of the carries that I thought they would prioritize. So like it's like the worst strength between these 4 units, the worst skill between these 4 units, and like made that, and like I kind of approached this map that way. So we'll see. I think the timing is going to be really interesting with all of the people who are aggro at the start, especially the snipers, because they can all just move across the water, and it like the timing works out really, really cool, I think, in terms of when I test it. So
I'm very much looking forward to it. Of course, the fact that you're relegated to the top part of the map and the turn 10 shit goes down. Well, we already talked about how Warp can actually save you a lot of time in this map.
Yeah.
But there are, of course, a couple of characters that do have some benefits with the edits that were implemented. Berserkers cannot walk on water anymore because it won't be snowing indoors. But there will be some other options, and maybe they'll see the vision. You certainly got me on board together with Don Don, like Don Don and you. Fantastic pitch, but we'll keep those carries a secret for what was hoped versus what the tier lists are from the teams and what we can expect to see.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to the auction, see where all the priorities lie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely looking forward to it as well as we reach 1.5 minutes now on the timer. So no one has asked any questions. What we're going to do here is we'll ask them to come back, and then we'll move into the drafting phase.
Yeah, looking forward to the auction.
So let me go ahead and get that ready. Actually, Team 1 hasn't joined the timer. I need to go grab the link, actually. That was a good, like, the sus name by you, that was really good, and that like, played into the whole thing with Don Don, that was really good.
I'm happy it helped. I was hoping for the change to be purely cosmetic, and then after you said that the benchmarks for Marcus were very important, and that you weren't going to edit the stats and growths, but I was hoping to keep just the aesthetic change for them visible, but not explain any of the stats, and then them seeing Seth and just immediately pivoting to, oh, it's Seth now, he has the Seth stats and growths, and then realizing later, wait a second, this is still Marcus, and just...
Yeah.
I was hoping for it, but I'm very happy with how this turned out as well. Like, Sus is... it's a great collaboration from Don Don and you, like, the Sus, it all came together really well. looking forward to seeing how Sus is going to either give an energy ring, cost a lot of time, or just be bypassed by racers immediately.
And with that, time is up.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wow, we're the only one who are adhering to that. That's crazy.
SMH, everyone else is cheating, ban them.
Late, late, late.
Trying to find racing VC amongst all of these channels.
Yeah. It is tough. Okay. I do need team 1 needs to join the lobby. There's the link in
Yeah, I
Racing
got you.
VC. All right, I will offer one final opportunity for. Oh, we just lost team 3.
What?
What? We're here.
No, in the timer.
Oh, they wanted to rename.
Oh, I
maybe.
clicked on an extra time. Sorry, let me rejoin.
How do we rename, by the way?
There's a checkbox next to your name. In like the where you where your user list.
Oh, I see it. Is there? I actually don't see it. Oh, maybe Loudheart has permission to do it because he has a different icon than the rest of us do.
True.
Loudheart, do you need to rename your team?
Yes, let me do that. Sorry, I have to reload the. Give me a moment.
Do we all need to be there, or?
No.
We should probably. Hey, we should probably all be in the timer lobby at least, right? So we can start breaks and everything.
Yes. Yeah, you should be there for that. For if your team has multiple people that are doing that.
Probably like 2 or 3 people is enough.
Yeah, I think
I'm not doing timer, so.
Is cat if front facing fiends? I assume that's castle.
Yes. Should be.
Okay, I think he needs to give everyone like permission to mess with the timer.
Great.
Yeah,
There
same
you
for
go.
Fleam Team.
There's only 4 of us here, so.
We're missing Pyrope and Wolf.
I'm not doing timer ever.
Yeah, but you could
Or anyway, dude. What if you need to?
Okay.
you'll still be in the team.
Oh.
Everyone that's on the timer is not allowed to compete in the race.
New rule.
Yeah. Okay. Is everything good to go?
Yeah. So we're gonna move into the drafting phase now.
Okay.
Where's my keyboard?
Is there any explanation you have prepared for the auction format, or I was away for a bit during your thing?
Yeah,
Or for
I'm
the
just
auction procedure,
gonna
rather.
I'm just gonna kind of go over like some basics, but it's mostly gonna be like, hey, I'll kind of explain things as we go to chat rather than I don't have like a slide for it, so. Yeah. All right, so here's what we can do. I am going to take a quick bathroom break, and then when I come back, we will actually start the draft. So. All right, but you guys can split up into your teams, and you can take a little bit of additional time here.
Is there a password?
No.
Do you want the representatives to stay here?
Yes, actually, that would be helpful. Or well, I'll ping you to come back. It'll be like 2 minutes, but yeah, you can take the 2 minutes to like
Yeah, but
discuss
we
your
could-
strategies.
We could talk so much shit though while we're waiting. Really.
Sure,
really
you
get
can.
the-
I'll have it on record. So, all right, I'll be right back.
Okay, so what's everyone's least favorite fact about Justin?
About Justin? Oh no. He takes way too many breaks for peanut butter whiskey midstream.
What?
What? He doesn't take enough. He needs to take more.
What happens is the cooldown between each one decreases as it goes. It just like there's like an asymptote, you know, that we reach at some point.
Hi, this is an intervention for Justin's peanut butter whiskey
can we-
problem.
Can we take over his PowerPoint presentation real quick?
What are you gonna put on?
The intervention.
This whole draft race was actually a setup for an intervention. You're so right.
I dedicated months to this. You can't do this to me.
Man, I just
Hey, why
realized
is Will's
Justin
face
is
so
the.
squished?
Just realized Justin is a member of FFF, because he's front facing.
That's true about it.
True.
Mr. Base Cube, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, I sent you a message in the thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, just looking at this chat, Cinda is compromised. Joshua appears to be compromised.
I'm compromised.
Yeah, you're also front-facing.
Numbers
Raisins is Loudheart.
Well, no,
No,
Raisins.
no.
And I'm not
Twisted.
front facing as
not.
front facing as they are.
Numbers
no, that's
definitely
not, I'm not
is.
front facing. Numbers is front facing. Is Mecha front facing?
Oh yes.
I would assume so because he's on the team.
No, but the profile picture. Where are you?
Did you?
Mecha?
Did,
Oh, of course.
It's me.
did you change? You changed your
I
stats to
have not
snow?
forgiven you for that
No.
warp staff, man. I have not. I'm actually. I'm gonna take this to the grave. That was some bogus, and you know it. That was supposed to be mine.
Because you both wanted a good unit.
Okay.
There's too many people who just joined.
I know, I can't tell. I can't tell.
Hughes just joined back into the call, that's so.
Okay.
It's not that hard to tell.
But, okay.
That's right, log in.
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go over to the draft. So if I could have just the 4 people who will be bidding for each team stay in the call with me and Sal, and also the people who are trying to capture for their streams, you can stay as well on mute.
Yes, I'll be muted.
Right. Well,
Okay.
see y'all in a bit.
Yep.
Oh, you seen a bit.
All right. We will start the draft. All right. Okay. Let me switch over to my draft scene. All right, and then let me end my PowerPoint. Oh, I can't click out of it. Okay. Let's get the draft link here. Where is it? I have more space now. Browser window. Draft, where you at? Wait, what happened to it? No, I lost it. What the hell? Oh, here it is. Okay. I have to. Okay. Copy stream link. All right. Draft browser. Okay. All right, so we're going to randomize the order that people will be taking turns submitting bids. So the order is going to be Drafting in the Skies first, Raising Cane's second, the Fleam Team third, and Front Facing Fiends fourth. All right, so I'm going to set up the draft board. I'm trying to grab the tier list maker code here. And I need to adjust my setup after this just a bit. All right, and then I have the colors of your teams. Let me go grab those. Hex. Here we go, hex codes. Okay. Team 1. which is front-facing fiends. Let me update your color. All right. Team 2, which is drafting in the skies. Let me update your color. That's not the right color. I copied twice. Let me try this then. I will do it as we go. There we go. That's fine. Oh, I had the same color. Oh, god damn it. Okay. All right, I'll select close colors. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Okay, and then Raising Canes, we'll just give you a red. There we go. Okay, the freeze, I will go to light, halfway down, even more down. Okay. Okay, and then let me move your logos. Oops. It'll cover the text eventually. It doesn't look that great on my stream right now, but that's okay. They just need to be kind of in the right spot. So the board will expand as you guys get bidded units. All right, and I'm missing browser heads for add existing. Team 1 or heads team 1. I'll put you guys where you are. This will be quite rough compared to how clean everything else was, but that's okay. And then I need team 3's heads. Okay. Oh, let me just do this actually. All right, and it's team heads 4 actually. Okay, there we go. Raisins, such a big head. Okay, and then Glukes. Okay. Okay, that's close enough, right?
Sure. That'll be.
Okay. All right. So, so to explain briefly, what's going to happen here for chat is that auction draft style, each team has a budget of 100,000 gold. For the sake of simplicity, we will just say the thousands part, or we won't say the word thousands. We'll just say, 1, and the implication is 1,000. And there will be rounds of nomination. Someone will nominate someone. We'll say an initial price, and teams will have an opportunity in the order that you see on the screen. So, for example, if Raising Canes nominates someone, it'll go then to the Fleam team to either upbid or fold, kind of like poker. And if you fold, you're out for that unit for good. And we go until someone wins that unit via the highest bid. And if you win the bid, you get the privilege to nominate the next unit, except every 5th nomination will be a host nomination by me. So starting with the first nomination, and then the 6th, 11th, 16th. For each of those nominations, I will put someone up. So whoever wins the last one, they don't get privilege, but they do get to bid first on the unit that I nominate. The minimum up bid is by an additional 1,000. Any other rules that anybody thinks are pertinent to this?
9 unit cap?
Yep, that's a good one. Yep, there is a limit of 9 units for the roster that you can have on your team.
The picking order goes down. So after drafting the skies has their turn, it is my turn, and again I must either the team must outbid or you must fold. Those are your 2 only options.
Mm-hmm.
If at any point the person nominating has more money than everyone else, then they have the option. Like, for example, if Drafting the Skies has 9, I have 3, and everyone has 0, then Drafting in the Skies may just purchase a unit for 9, bypassing the typical thing. There will be no host nomination in that case. You could just purchase for 9.
Right. Good point.
So, once it gets to the very end.
They could just purchase for 3 in that case, right? They wouldn't have to spend
for
all
3.
9.
Rather, yes, my mistake. They can purchase for 3. If someone does a nomination that no one else can do, then they just get to purchase.
That is true. Yep.
It will. I promised my chat that it will become very evident how this works after a very short bit. It's actually very obvious once you do it.
Yes, and I agree with that. So, without further ado, are you guys ready to start the auction?
Yep.
Of course.
Okay. So I will say, let me drag every unit so that we don't have any, complications, and I will enter your budget after I drag the unit. Okay?
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
I love not having to do anything.
It's the best part of this job.
Yeah. All right. So, and as I drag units, I will if there's an edit that kind of gives context for how this unit has changed versus vanilla, I will take maybe 10 seconds to explain that very briefly. All right. So with that, Draft Relay 2026, the auction draft for FE7 Chaos is now open.
Okay, low in 10.
With the first nomination by yours truly, Justin, as the host, I will be
Low
putting
in 10.
up the number 1 husbando in all of FE7.
That can't be Lowen.
The man, the myth, the legend, the Geats. The opening, or I will put him up for 6,000. So minimum buy is at least 1 over what I put. So the first bid needs to be at least 7,000 if you're going to stay in for Geats. Drafting in the Skies, Glukes, you're up first.
10.
Fold. Sorry, you said 10, right?
10,000 would be... Wait,
Thank
Yeah,
you. Then
it would
fold.
actually just be 10, right?
Yes, yeah, 10, yeah.
Okay,
I
then 10.
thought I misheard you, but 10, fold.
11.
12.
15.
16.
17.
25.
Whoa.
Hold.
I'm out.
All right. Geats goes to Drafting in the Skies for 25,000. All right, Drafting in the
Low in
Skies. Low one for 10,000. Give me 1 second to adjust the overlay a little bit. The logos have.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. This will happen every time someone actually gets it, or their first unit. I'll have to adjust it, but should be good after everyone gets their first unit though. Oops.
And luckily, we're not going to 2 rows for the race.
Yeah. Okay. You said low one for 10,000.
Yes.
All right, Canes.
15.
16.
17.
Fold.
19.
20.
Pass.
23.
24.
25.
26.
27.
28.
29.
30.
33.
34.
35.
36.
Fold.
Okay.
All right, Lowen goes to the Flame team for 36,000. Budget's coming off the board. Give me 1 second to I need to keep adjusting every time. Once we get one for each, we'll be good.
There has never been an FE7 race with this much low in value.
True.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Flame team, who do you nominate?
Carla.
For how much?
30.
Actually, sorry, I said I was going to give context for why these units are getting nominated. I forgot to do that. So really quickly, Geets normally is not playable, or normally doesn't get recruited in FE7 vanilla draft racing. There was a change to swap the Four Fang defenses so that the Lioness version is easier to obtain. So Geets shows up if you do not train your lords. So there's more value him in this format. And then Carla shows up actually in Dragon's Gate now as a blue unit right away. So she has a lot more availability and is not hard to recruit. All right, so what is your opening bid?
3.
Castle?
4.
10.
11.
12.
15. Oh, yeah. Folded.
I'll fold.
My bad. 15.
Drafting this guy said 15.
Yes.
I will fold.
I will also fold.
Okay. Carla to drafting this guy's for 15. All right. Drafting this guy's, who do you nominate?
Ugh, for 1.
Wait, is it them or is it me?
No, it's them.
Oh wait, no,
Drafting
I'm
this
sorry.
guy's-
I'm sorry. I forgot the change for a second. There's too much to focus on right now.
Yeah.
Whoever wins things is
Yes.
not in an order.
Yeah. Okay. Erk for 1. Raising Canes.
2.
Fold.
3.
5.
Fold.
I'm out.
Okay. Erk goes to drafting this guy's for 5. All right, and so this is the last team nomination before the next host nomination. So whoever wins this will not get nomination privilege. That will instead go to me. So drafting this, guys, who do you nominate?
I will nominate Elliot for 2.
May I interject with a question?
Sure.
At some point, we will have a break to chat with the team, right? Will that happen after this Elliewood bidding is done, or will that happen after your host nominations bidding is done?
I think we've been doing it after my nomination is how we've been practicing with teams. So we'll keep that. Yeah.
So we'll do drafting in the skies, Elliewood one, and then we will do
My nomination.
yours, and then we'll take the break.
We'll take a 3-minute break. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And what was your minimum bid for Elliewood?
2.
2. 4.
Fold.
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 Okay. Elwood goes to Raisin Canes for 4.
Time to adjust the layout.
Yeah.
Also, just a reminder for if there's anything to mention about Lowen, Urk, or Elliewood.
Thank you. They are all unchanged.
I'm simply awaiting your host
Yeah,
nomination.
I'm
Mr.
trying
Justin.
to adjust my overlay because you guys got your first unit, so everything changes now.
Man, must be nice.
You still have 100 coins. You're fine.
It's true. We do have 100 loot coins.
Okay. Okay. Let me put this over here. Okay, so I need to take a look then at the sheets. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay.
For those wondering, Justin has a whole system of the way that he will host nominate in the way that he believes is most interesting.
Yeah, so for context, I did mention this during the muted portion for the teams, but the teams all sent me essentially tier lists of how they view the meta and what roles, like they slotted each character into different roles that they value in their strategies. I am seeking to nominate someone that will not put one team at a disadvantage compared to the state of the draft, who has roles filled by certain units and how they value them. And so we'll see how that turns out. All right. Oh, this is by far the most interesting unit. But is it too early? Well, I think I have to do it. All right.
Do it.
I will nominate Pent for 6.
4 or 6. Okay.
Keynes has first.
10.
11.
15.
Hold.
16.
17.
18.
19.
20.
23.
Fold.
Fold.
Okay, Pant goes to front-facing Fiends for 23, their first character. And we will now have a 3-minute break. You guys can go back to your
And a
teams.
functioning layout.
Yes, and while I adjust the layout. So your break starts now. Okay, yeah, I actually forgot to tell them not to listen, but that's fine. So we probably shouldn't say anything, but this is turning out to be very interesting. We'll have more to say after the draft is concluded, I think. So.
Yeah, we can't say too much right now, of course, in case they're listening, but we can say Drafting in the Skies already with 55 coins left.
Yes.
That is not a lot. Also, immense Lowen value. I've never seen Lowen get that much value except for the very early start of the FE7 drafting meta, where of course it was Paladins go Burr with hand axes, but that's rather quickly devalued into Flyers go Burr. But they still had a time to shine, but mostly Kent and Sane were just seen as the superior choices.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I think there's a lot of value Lowen brings here, which we'll go into later. So I do think he is better in this format than in vanilla. So 36 can seem... It is by far the most anyone spent on any unit, and we saw a little bidding war there between Canes and Fleam. At this point, we don't know if Canes actually preferred Lowen or if they wanted to upbid it, for Fleam or vice versa. But Fleam, hopefully they got their guy Lowen. Hopefully he's going to be the carry that gets them the time that they're looking for with their strategies.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that 36, that is more than a third of your entire budget, that has to be a carry. No ifs, ands, or buts. 25, 23 depends on what you want to do with them. Of course, Pent and Geets very good pre-promotes, and there is currently only one bow user that has been auctioned, which is Geets, who, of course, with his B rank bows gets to benefit massively from the 1-2 range and 1-3 range for the regular bows and the long bows. So maybe that made him a viable carry in a lot of people's minds, because, well, 25, it's still a quarter of your entire budget. That doesn't go to a flunky.
Yes, and that's definitely true. He's a very strong unit, just generally with his stat profile, and then the buff to bows, the 1-2 range. There's a lot to be gained there by having Geets be a strong combat unit for you. They also got Carla, who, like I mentioned, has more availability, so it looks like they're prioritizing multiple strong pre-promotes as part of their strategies.
Yeah, Carla and Geets, of course, not the only characters that will have changed availabilities. These are things that the racers have practice with, so presume I'm not speaking past what I should in this case. But for the viewers, as Carla normally doesn't show up in Dragon's Gate, normally it's 32x with level 5 warrior Bartra having to get a draw in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see which other pre-promotes are going to show up.
Yes, we will. What happened to Josh's head? Maybe when spam shows up?
What? I think it's
there we
because
go, yeah.
Spam didn't join.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll resume the auctioning. Front-facing fiends, you guys won Pent. Who do you nominate?
We're gonna put up Priscilla for 5.
Okay. Skies?
Okay. To reference the last auction draft, fuck that red hat bitch. Pass.
10.
11.
12.
Fold.
Oh, I'm so
13.
sorry. I totally skipped to you.
It's okay. It's okay. We're folding anyway.
That was very inconsiderate of me. Okay. So I said 12 just now?
13.
14.
15.
16.
17.
18.
19.
20.
Fold.
Okay. Priscilla goes to Canes for 20,000.
And Priscilla does have some interesting lore. Care to elaborate, Joshua?
No.
Also, nice redheads for Canes.
Yeah. That's their strategy. Okay. Yeah, I will say, actually, note on Priscilla, this is probably the most convenient place to talk about it, but I did mention during the muted portion for the audience, or muted for the racers, but I mentioned to the audience that Rescue and Warp are much more available. You can get your first Rescue staff actually in Chapter 13. There's one in each village, and they appear in every single armory. I also mentioned they're E-rank, super usable, so, throughout the entire game, Rescue, and then eventually Warp, which comes in Chapter 26, along with a few other staffs which were made more accessible and available, are reasons why staffers here have increased viability. So with that, Canes, who do you nominate?
I would actually like a brief rules reminder for the thing.
Okay.
Is the person who drafted Priscilla allowed to deploy Sarah on 14?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I will put up Florina at 8.
9.
Pass. Actually,
Fold.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr.
Guys,
Castle.
Yeah.
Stop skipping
Castle
me.
was- Sorry.
I even made like a thinking noise. Fold.
I didn't hear the thinking noise. Anyways, folds.
The current price is Fleam Team 9, is that correct?
Yes.
10.
11.
12.
13.
14.
Fold.
Okay.
Okay.
Florina to Canes for 14,000.
Yes, and for the viewers, of
just-
course, it's
just
just Ina. Floor is not allowed.
Just a
But
request
still-
from us a little bit. Can we just slow down slightly? I know we're trying to get through the draft, but just give more than 5 seconds before we're like,
Yeah,
next.
sorry.
It's all good. It's happened a few times, and I'm trying to think a little bit. Not a lot. I don't need like a minute or two, but.
All right. So, Canes, you guys have privilege to nominate.
We nominate Oswin.
For how much?
1.
2.
10.
Pass.
11.
Pass.
13.
14.
15.
16.
18.
19.
21.
Fold.
Okay. Oswin goes to front-facing fiends for 21,000. All right, so front-facing fiends has privilege right now. After this one, though, it will go to host nomination. So whoever wins this does not get privilege. Just a reminder. Front-facing fiends, who do you nominate?
I will. I will put up Sarah for 5.
Pass.
6.
7.
8.
Fold.
9.
A fold.
Okay.
Okay.
Sarah goes to the Fleam team for 9,000. All right. Time for host nomination. Everyone has a near even budget. Look at that. Everyone's within 7,000 of each other. All right, let me take a look at these lists here. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. We will do. Farina. Before I say the bid, I just want to explain to chat that Farina, one of the edits that impacted her was that she actually joins on her chapter on turn 2 as a blue unit already. So you do not need to pay 20,000, you do not need to sit through all the way until turn 5, and you do not need to sit through a very, very long, unskippable conversation. So there is a lot more value here for Farina than there would normally be. I will just... Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, of course, just like Ina, no floors allowed.
Yep.
Still with the Flyers, but I'm looking forward to seeing how much she's going to be worth.
Me too. All right, so Farina is going to be put up with a starting bid of 4.
5.
6.
6.
Oh, sorry. Did I do it this time? My bad.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, you did. I'm going for 6.
7.
Pass.
I'm sorry, drafting in the skies. What did you say?
Pass.
8.
Hmm. 9.
I'll fold.
$11.
Fold.
Okay. Farna goes to Canes for 11,000. And with that, you guys will have another 3-minute break.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do we have
Yep.
to go back for the break?
You do not, no.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. Oh, I guess they need it, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, my group can just message me if they have something important to tell me, but
Yeah. Well, I'll go back just because they all did.
See you in a bit.
It's turning out very interesting.
I mean, the budgets are getting closer and closer. It's now.
Yeah, that's the
what,
one thing I was
5?
not expecting was the budget staying this close.
Yeah,
Also,
5K difference.
Can I say something?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure the other teams are not listening in, right?
Well, I
So,
think they might be
for-
actually. No, yeah. So you
Okay,
should not say anything.
Then I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, Justin, just look at our thing.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
You know.
I understand. Yeah.
The hint was. Chat will know soon enough once the drafting phase is over.
Yeah. We'll after the drafting phase, during the setup phase, Sal and I will kind of talk about based off of what we've seen from everybody's tier lists. Also considering how they might have changed with the race day twist.
Yeah, one thing to note, even though the budget, of course, is very close, Raisins Canes currently does have 4 characters, whereas front-facing Fiends and the Fleam team only have 2. So their budget is a lot tighter than it may seem compared to, even though the budgets are very close, they still need more of their roles filled, which tightens their budget, whereas Raisins Canes has a lot more wiggle room in that sense. So I'm looking towards where they have a couple of flunky duties, or maybe they have one unit that they're really eyeing for pumping a lot of gold into, that they really want to secure that one. Whereas it seems like Lowen as aforementioned carry, that has to be with 36. But there's a lot of flunky duty, and maybe they have to be a little bit more tight with their budget, trying to get all the roles that they do want to have filled. Otherwise, you'll need to start playing with a smaller team, and that, of course, induces variance. You'll have less wiggle room, and that might result in a lot of time loss.
All right. It's time. We can switch up the music now too, because it's been playing this same theme for a while.
I haven't been hearing any music. I just hear the voice call and the silence.
I had my own. Had my own thing going. Yeah, no. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, everyone's back. All right, so Canes, you guys won Farna, so you have privilege to nominate.
I would put up Fiora 1.
Fiora for 1.
2.
Fold.
3.
4.
5.
Fold.
Fold.
Okay.
No, the triangle attack.
Split up. That was 5, correct?
That is 5.
Okay. Fiora to Fleam for 5. Lots of Fs. Okay, so Fleam, who do you guys nominate?
I'd like to nominate Will for 1.
I will put 2.
Pass.
Fold.
I'll also
That
fold.
That seems like a won't, and not a will.
I know.
All right, Will goes to front-facing Fiends for 2. Flying off the board
Joke's
at
on
low
you
budgets.
guys. That's 3 less than we thought we'd have to pay for him.
The scrub of the day.
All right, Castle, your nomination is up.
I'm going to put up Kent for 5.
Seven.
What was that?
7.
7, okay.
8 for Kent.
I'll put 9.
Pass.
10.
I'm gonna fold.
Okay. Kent goes to Canes for 10. Another redhead, technically.
I mean, there's not that many left. It's basically Fiona.
I know.
Dorcas, if you really squint your eyes into far.
Yeah, no, and Darkus definitely, yeah. Okay, so that has been 3, right? That was Fiora, Will, and Kent. So this is the last player nomination before a host nomination. So Canes, who do you nominate?
Hawkeye, 1.
2.
3.
You're so slow. 5.
6.
7.
8.
Pass.
9.
10.
Gonna fold.
11.
12.
13.
14.
15.
16.
17.
18.
Fold.
Okay.
Hawkeye to the Fleam team for 18,000.
17
Might I
points
also-
less than I thought I'd get him at.
That's
Might I
insane.
also interject for Fiora and Hawkeye? I got
Yes.
nothing on Will.
Yeah.
But Fiora joins in Chapter 23 in Hawkeye's normal place and is recruited via Hector.
Yep.
And Hawkeye joins in Chapter 22 near the player army starting spot on turn 2 and is recruited via Lyn. So definitely a little bit of shuffling around.
Yes, so their viabilities are different, but yeah, we'll see how the teams end up using them. Okay, host nomination. Let me check something. Okay, ooh, tough. This is where the cross-referencing gets really hard.
I wish I'd be able to help you, but
Yeah.
you've probably got the system set up way more advanced than I can see with just having to scroll up and down.
Oh, that's what I'm doing too, but huh. You know what? I'm just gonna put out a total wild card here. I'm gonna put up Canas. And as the host, I will exercise my exclusive right to put him up for 0. So you can bid 1 to get a winning bid on Canas. So, Fleem, you are up.
1.
2.
Pass.
Fold.
Fold.
Okay.
Oh, that went for 1,000 more than I thought he would.
I am very satisfied with this, actually. We did a lot of Canas routing before we decided he was useless, and now he's not as useless.
I'm gonna go without permission, but
also front facing. Beautiful.
Front facing.
All right, this is your 3-minute break. You can go ahead.
Did not expect to have the most amount of money again.
Yeah.
That is how the auction goes.
Yeah.
But of course, you're part of Drafting in Skies, right? Sorry, there's
Yes.
so many racers. Just making sure. Yeah, 55. I had to squint. Maybe I have to get glasses. But you of course do still have 1 or 2 less units compared to the rest of the teams. So unless you can get.
But what if I
some
told you
really
that we really only need 2 more units?
Ooh. I hope the other teams weren't listening, but at least they won't know which ones you're looking for.
Exactly, like.
I
might
heard
also be
people talk-
bluffing.
That's true. That's true. Oh, we may never know. I was looking at the tier lists and I saw the loot coin tier. 0 loot coins for a couple of characters, and then my mind immediately went to what if loot was in 3 houses and was able to become a grappler, and then you could actually have loot boxes in Fire Emblem.
Oh, got him.
I do have to exercise my right as a Fire Emblem dad to put in some cringeworthy puns. I still also do find it interesting that the flyers still, of course, a lot of utility on outdoor maps. Currently, only 2 teams with flyer, 1 with 2.
Yep.
But Farina, of course, slightly later in the game. But at least you do get your 20,000 gold and you can pass through start.
Yeah.
I mean, she is basically Florina without being prone to being screwed over. And if you have, let's say, Kent, who might be more favorable to having a better training arc, then you could actually substitute and just not use Florina for combat. But 14,000 gold might still be worth a training arc. I mean, Kent was only 10, so I'm very curious to see what direction they're going with.
Yeah, same.
Were there any changes also to base stats for characters, or was it just join time? Just double checking.
For those characters, it was just join time, so which does a lot in itself. So.
Yeah, remind me. Hawkeye chapter 22. That was. Living Legend is
23. So Fiora comes in the desert, and Hawkeye actually comes during the Eubins map, 1 chapter before that.
Oh, New Resolve.
Yeah.
That is right.
Yeah. Okay.
You get a lot of new units on that map in that case.
Yeah.
If you of course draft them. But there's Heath, there's Wrath, Isadora,
Wrath doesn't come there anymore.
Oh yeah, right. Wrath is now of course changed as well. I can spoil it for chat since the racers know, but he joins in chapter 19.
Yep.
And he is recruited via Florina, so honorary Pegasus sister, I guess.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Raisins.
Thank you.
Okay. I think Canas was the last one, which front-facing fiends won. So Fiends, you guys have nomination privilege.
We are going to nominate Sane for 5.
Pass.
Fold.
6,
7,
8,
9,
fold.
Okay.
That was a very hesitant round of auctioning. A lot of question mark.
Yeah. All right, Sane goes to front-facing Fiends for 9,000. Privilege remains. You can nominate another unit.
I'm a little confused at that, but okay. Let's put up. Let's put up Dart for 2.
Pass.
Three.
Pass.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. Dart goes to Canes for 3,000. Canes with now 6 total units. So climbing up close to that 9 total unit limit. That was 3, so this is the last player nom before a host nom.
Wait, was that?
Wait,
3?
no, it was only 2. It was only 2. Sane Dart, right? That's it. Okay.
Yeah, Sane Dart.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is still privilege. Go ahead.
Okay.
I put Dart up for 2. Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I bid 3 and then you folded. Okay. So, Isadora, 1.
2.
3.
4. Sorry, 4.
You said 4? 5.
Yes.
Pass.
I'll fold.
Pass.
What was the winning bid?
5.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
How many units do I have?
You have 7. Okay. And you have privilege, and this is the last player privilege before the next host.
Okay. Dorcas, 1.
2.
3.
4. 4. I don't know if that was picked up.
I heard it, yeah.
Okay.
Fold.
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 Okay. Dorcas goes for 4 to drafting in the skies. Okay. Host nomination. Let's see. Who do I nominate here? I'm gonna put up. This is quite difficult. I'm gonna put up the Ballus himself for 0.
One.
Fold.
2.
Fold.
3.
4.
5.
6.
7.
You say 6?
I said 7.
7.
You said 6.
Yeah, see, I can't do math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The memes, they're too strong.
How much do I want Wallace?
I don't know, you tell me. You have to make the bid.
I know.
I mean, you would have 2 big men in your squad.
That's true. And
I
he
would
does
have 3.
some of the things I want, but I think I'll let you have him. I'll fold.
Okay.
Okay. Wallace for 7 to Drafting the Skies. And
Yeah, and that
this
is
is
almost the last of the interesting displacement units.
Yes.
Being auctioned.
Why don't you go ahead and explain that, Sal?
Wrath.
Free to go to break.
Yeah, you guys can go to break.
Joins in
Yeah.
Chapter 21 near the player army starting spot and is recruited via Lynn, Kent, Sane, or Florina.
Yeah, so the Chapter 21 is the Oleg map. He's 5 tiles away, so it's no longer the Lloyd map, because, again, the Linus Lloyd change. But yeah, I wanted to bring Wallace into another chapter, very close by, provides utility for recruitment possibilities. In vanilla FE7, Wallace's main utility is that you can deploy a unit who can talk to him, but they don't talk to him, they just do the shopping, which you could do here. And but you can also recruit him here. It's much easier to get to, 5 tiles away. And we'll see if Team Drafting the Skies has plans for him there. I'm gonna change the music now to companions. Trying to make like a bunch of stuff on the side still of like my setup. Fill.
There we go. I totally forgot to do this when we started, but better late than never. I thought, may as well throw in a notification for the people in my Discord. For all the FE10 modders out there, maybe they'll join in on some FE7 goodness as well. The
Yeah.
game has been modded, of course.
It'll appeal to their sensibility.
Exactly. I mean, there are so many cool things that mostly happen, of course, in FE8 regarding the hacking scene. I always look forward to FE Universe and what they're cooking up.
Yeah.
They've been able to do so many things, so many cool ROM hacks or portrait work, animation work. I really love the fact that there's such a creative community, even if it's kind of the far from my bed show, and I don't interact all that much with them, but much love to just all the tools that have been made available for FE7, FE8, even FE6, for being able to just edit these games and take a look into how they work as well, so that we can find out more about the vanilla games and also do some cool stuff with them.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 I love drafts, bro. Nothing has happened that I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like our team definitely contributed a lot to that as well.
3 of your teams have me a little confused, but that's the beauty of a relay.
Yeah.
We thought we knew where things were gonna go, and it's. We'll talk later.
We will talk later.
Everything has went exactly as I've calculated.
Impressive.
Except for Carla going for 15. That was a bit more than expected.
That singular choice.
Yeah, let's ignore the fact that the
Only
most
that
expensive
one.
unit on
Yeah.
Raising Cane's is 20 for Priscilla. That was totally calculated that.
I thought the Warpers... I'm going to be honest, I think getting Sarah for 9 was way less than I was expecting to have to spend. Not going to lie.
Yeah. Anyway.
That also was...
Who's nominating?
Me.
Yep.
Right. Okay, I nominate Heath for 10.
Fold.
Fold.
Goodbye.
Okay.
You get Heath for 10.
I'll nominate Wrath for 20.
Oof.
That is a high bid.
It is.
It's also very respectable.
Come on, guys.
Fold.
21.
25.
27.
I'll fold.
I'm going to fold as well.
All in on Matthew. Afterwards. Sorry, Justin.
Let's put this in. So 27. That leaves you with 7 left, and you want to Matthew 7.
Yes.
Fold.
Fold.
I will also fold.
Okay.
And I got everything I wanted.
That's Mecha's favorite line.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have to
I think
kill
the-
Matthew, so.
If you look at it, like the last 3 units, and if you just cover up the first 5, that looks like the first part of a draft. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So now
Like,
I can.
your 3 and my
I guess
2
now
look
I
like it
can
could be the
say
first
it.
Oh,
part
and
of a
save
draft.
it. No, save it for later.
Okay.
Save it
Okay.
for later.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will then. It'll be host Nam now since drafting this guy's
No,
cannot.
that was 3. You did.
No, but they have no
you
money.
did-
They can't put
Oh,
anybody
you're
up.
so right. You're
Yeah.
so right.
Okay.
So true.
Okay, I will put up Louise for 0.
Fold.
1.
2.
3.
May I ask a question, please? Will there be a host nomination after this?
Wait, it was Heath. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And after that will be another break?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so sorry to disrupt the flow.
No, you're fine. Yeah. That was good clarification. I lost track.
I'm bidding 3.
3 for the Flame Team. Okay.
Yeah, I'll fold. Never.
Okay. At least...
It feels wrong with her being my profile picture, but I am going to fold.
Okay. Host nomination again. I will put up. Who's still in here? Quick check. I'm gonna put in Rebecca for 0.
Ah, shit. Can't get any more.
Flame Team, you won, so you have first, right?
Oh, 1.
Fold.
2.
You said 2?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll fold. Can have it for 2.
Okay. All right, and you have your 3-minute break.
Okay.
Well,
so
one
happy.
team seems very happy.
Yeah, I know why you're happy. Don't say it. Yeah, we'll save it for
I'm
later.
not gonna say it.
Yeah. So.
And one team filling it out with 31,000 left in the bank. I don't think they expected that.
Well, they can get whoever they. Well, they actually can't get whoever they want because front-facing Fiends is like gatekeeping them from getting it guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah, that's part of the trickery when the draft goes further along.
Yeah.
You of course have to balance what you want to have versus how much money you have and how many open slots you have. And if you don't get what you've offered, then the other teams might have a different meta as an idea, and you might not be able to get the role you were actually aiming for with one of your last open spots. So we'll see how much of their team, how much Raisins Canes can get with their, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with their final pick.
Yeah.
I must say there is one character that currently still has me stumped for not having been picked.
I am not sure. It actually has me surprised as well, but like, I don't think I can nominate them.
No, you can't, and we shouldn't. But
yeah,
we'll talk about that once the draft is over
Yeah.
as well.
It would be such a shame if they didn't work out, but maybe they won't work out.
It is what it is, and of course, this patch, I presume, will be made available in the Draft Racing Discord. So if anyone who's currently in chat wants to try their hand at this, even if it's just with one of the teams created or maybe building your own team, then you, of course, are welcome to try, do some practice, and maybe it's such fun that you're enthusiastic enough about joining for one of the future races. We'd always like to have more people racing. It's good sport, good vibes, and well, everyone in the Discord is, of course, very friendly, open-minded, and ready to help out new racers as well.
Yeah.
Well, except me, because I just don't know anything about all of the other races except FE10, and I don't even have time for that, but I'm the exception.
Isn't back early, is that okay?
Yep,
That's
that is
okay.
fine.
Perfect.
Alright, I'm actually just gonna add a Google Drive link for the mod to the rules doc. So if people want to exclaim rules, or if people have the rules linked on their channels, you can share.
A quick rules question. Undrafted units may rescue green units without penalty, right?
That's correct.
Like Isadora can pick up Armor Knights on 22.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Sal, can you ping them? I'm trying to add that rules doc thing to come back. What the hell is my rules doc?
Time's about to be up, I take it.
It is up. Sal's pinging them. Can you at Relay Racers or no? Can one of you
At
actually?
Castle. Unless Glukes is now representing Castle's team.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Glukes, okay, Castle's team.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the notification. Oh, it's because Sal didn't tag Relay Racing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Canes, I believe you won with Rebecca, right? So you have privilege.
Yes. Okay, I nominate Fiona, 31.
32.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. I don't have enough points.
Yep.
So
Goes to front-facing Fiends for 32,000. Okay, front-facing Fiends, you have privilege.
I will put up Jafar for 2.
Fold.
3. 5.
Sick.
Hmm. 7.
I'll fold.
Okay.
All right, Jafar for 7,000. Give me 1 second here to answer chatter. Yes, Raven is gone. Raven has been replaced by Fiona, actually, so I should have probably brought that up.
Raven? Who's that?
Yeah, so Radiant Dawn Fiona with her bases and growths is directly imported into the Raven slot. She can be recruited in Chapter 17 via Faye, who is our Lord, or Eliwood, or Priscilla via the normal Raven recruitment. So you can deploy someone who is not Fa to actually on that map to recruit her. She promotes into not Paladin, so she starts as a Lance Cav who's Lance locked, and she promotes into Silver Knight, which gains bow access. So then that combines with the other edit of bows having 1-2 or 1-3 range. So she is quite an interesting unit. So, okay. All right. So Jafar just went for 7 to the Fleam team. You guys have privilege.
Lynn for 5.
Fold.
Fold.
Okay.
Okay. And then Fleam, you have privilege once more, and then it will be host.
Renault for 3.
I'll fold.
Fold.
Okay.
Okay. Host nomination. Oh goodness. Okay.
I'm gonna suggest before you nominate that we probably don't need to take a break unless somebody drastically disagrees. But everybody is basically just gonna be able to get whatever they want after.
I am confident with not taking a break.
Yeah.
Okay. Team 3, are you also confident with not taking a break?
Spam? Do we?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we're good.
Okay.
I also don't need one.
Yes, I am sure you don't. Okay. I'm gonna put up. I gotta double check. Can't do this willy-nilly. Okay. I'm gonna put up Harkin for 0.
1.
2.
14.
All yours?
Well, yeah. I mean.
Okay. Harkin goes to Raising Canes for 14, and that will close out their roster. That's nine
Yep,
units.
I'm at unit limit.
Yep.
Yeah.
17 to spare,
Nothing
still in the
interesting
bank.
about Harkin.
Okay. All right. So since there is no break needed, they're out. They can't nominate either. I will nominate. I'm gonna nominate Vida for 0.
Pass.
Pass.
Okay. Vida goes into full pass. I will. So basically, if someone wants her later, we can cycle back to her. But since they all passed, she'll go into full pass. I'm going to nominate Bartray for 0.
That's tough.
You are 1 away from unit cap, as a reminder.
I am aware. That's what makes this tough. Because there's no units I technically need. I'm just trying to determine who's more useful. What does Bartray do for me practically? Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. Why doesn't Flame Team just pick whoever they want? Because they have 14, they can outbid me anyway.
Sure.
And then we
At
can
the
make
moment,
this-
I will say at the moment there is still some intrigue with Justin putting up the nomination, because Flame Team has the opportunity to, like
Denial
bid a
pick,
small,
basically.
or yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like there is some of that. So
Sure. I'm just trying to, get to the.
if you want to speed it up, then I think Justin should go faster.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the suggestion.
Corel for 0.
Yeah, I guess 11.
Okay.
All right, so I just did the same thing that it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will take Nino, and then we will take Vida Bartre, I guess.
The Veda Bartre are out of the thing.
They can cycle
we
back.
we
It
we
cycles
can pick
back.
them
Yeah.
Wait,
back up.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what he said just before. He said
So
that we can
functionally,
still
it'd be
switch
like
the Vida.
these 3 would go into full pass, and then we could go into full pass, and then they could go back to. Yeah.
Okay. I should have listened to this. My bad. I was unaware of that rule.
It's like a very niche circumstance, I guess.
Yeah.
Like full pass, we go back to them only if we cycle through everybody. But yeah, so the process would have been I moved these 3 into full pass technically.
Actually, I think that technically could not have happened because the host is the only person who can nominate at 0.
Oh shoot. I dragged a Matthew somewhere and something happened. There it is. He's back.
What do you mean the host? So if I nominate,
You said that was your exclusive ability to
Yes,
nominate at
yes,
0.
yes.
So when it goes to front-facing fiends, they would have to nominate somebody at 1, correct?
I'm going to my team.
Yes, that
Okay,
is correct.
it's not a big deal. I think
Yes.
it's better if they can do whatever they want, personally.
Okay.
Yeah, it never would have gotten to us though because we weren't going to bid on anything.
Mr.
before
Justin, do
Flame
you
Team.
need me still, or shall I go
No,
back to my team?
you guys are all good. We can do the setup.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah,
in
Yep.
advance.
Good
Good
luck,
luck.
everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, let me.
Yeah, I do get what they mean. Like technically, either of Legault, Guy, or Lucius would have had to be offered up by front-facing fiends for 1, and since there's money on the board, they shouldn't be able to deny those picks because there's already money involved. But I think this works cleaner.
Yeah.
I have the last one for Corel. He did show up. He joins in Chapter 27 Germay in the north and is recruited via Hector or Florina. Or Ina, I should say, because there's no floor. I'm going to keep this running gag.
Yeah, and Fa instead of Hector.
Oh, yeah, Fa. Oh, the docs were wrong. Ina and
Okay,
Fa.
again, I got the. Okay, all right. I'm gonna end the draft.